Hello trader, I am going to do a complete multi-time frame analysis on AUD USD. Let's see what kind of trading opportunity currently we have in this instrument. Now from the lower time frame we can see that AUD USD currently showing significant trading opportunity. Now before we discuss how we can trade, first let's look at bigger picture, looking at the monthly time frame to see overall direction in the market. Now from the monthly we can see that AUD USD is a long term bearish market. We have seen previous months a long red candle which in fact has a huge volume in it with a long wick at the bottom, and this month we have seen that so far there was a significant movement. Instead we have seen that this instrument was consolidating on the lower time frame. As this is the end of the month, we can expect now expansion of this price to the downside. From lower time frame perspective we can expect AUD to drop to the downside. Now if we look at the weekly time frame we can see that from the weekly perspective as well, AUD showing potentially bearish price action, back to back 2 weeks of pullback with a long week doji past week. AUD has given a very high probability for further drop. As we see that from the weekly perspective, the price is forming series of lower high, which is a sign of bearish price action. Now we see that this current week the price started to drop and approaching another weekly support level. Highly likely that we could see AUD coming back down below this weekly candle where there is a high liquidity. As the price moves from liquidity to liquidity, we can expect AUD now come back from this liquidity zone to the another liquidity zone. So on the lower time frame we can expect AUD come back down to fill that zone. If we look at the daily time frame we can see that from the daily perspective as well, AUD forming long week candle every single day, forming this series of lower high in that zone. And previous back to back 2 days we have seen that AUD has crossed the 20 ma and then has got rejected immediately, followed by with this long week candle. Now today's candle as well we saw that after little pullback AUD has dropped well below this level with a long wick at the bottom, as well as daily close is coming nearing. What I think that before the daily close we could see further drop, and as the news is coming later today on AUD, what I think that this market may continue to drop, and there is a high probability that with that news announcement AUD coming down to break this low to gather liquidity before moving up or even breaking down further. So from the monthly, weekly, and daily, we see that AUD currently showing potentially bearish price action. So looking at intraday perspective to see from 4 hour, we see that there was a doji has broken this local resistance line completely to the upside. Now with that break of this resistance, the price gathered liquidity from this 20 ma, and we have seen immediate rejection followed by this current candle as well. We saw that this is a bearish engulfer, has crossed this important candles high and also closing past this previous green candles closing, which is a sign of further drop. It is a highly bearish price action at the moment, as the price forms series of lower high with a multiple liquidity grab. With the news coming up we can expect AUD to break down at least to this support level. This is where we are waiting for an entry opportunity along this zone. As soon as we will find suitable entry for this potential move to the downside on AUD will consider going short with a high probability trade setup. If you find value in this analysis, then smash the like button and also leave a comment below to support this idea. Thank you, and I'll see you soon in my next analysis.